What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Flex. I'm back here with yet another video, and today we got the second video on training camp. Day 2, okay? Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got videos coming every day at training camp. Now today we got a couple of important, I'm not going to get into every single minor detail that happened in the training camp. I'm going to get to the important things that you guys could make some sense. So really quickly, let's just get into a couple of things. Number one, 2 playoff teams called the Dolphins about Xavier Howard. This video won't be about Xavier Howard. I promise you the Xavier Howard segment of this video is going to be about 45 seconds starting right now. Yes, 2 playoff teams contacted the Dolphins about Xavier Howard. I'm really done talking about Xavier Howard at this particular point. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to act like the problem doesn't exist until it comes to a point where I can't act like the problem doesn't exist. Okay? So that's enough about Xavier Howard this video. Now, getting into the rest of the team. A big shocker, you know what I'm saying, an absolute just flabbergasting shocker coming into training camp. Devontae Parker is injured. Okay, I know nobody was expecting this, but he is injured. Okay, so he was on a physically unable to perform list. On the good news though, it doesn't seem like it's too serious, so that's awesome. Preston Williams also out right now. DJ Fluker out with some conditioning. Landon Roberts is out on a physically unable to perform list. So that's who's coming in right now with injuries or different things that are affecting their performances. Okay. So overall, it was just another day of practice. You guys know how I feel about practice. It's just practice at the end of the day. I think practice is built for mistakes and things like that to happen. I'd rather it be in practice than in the game. I think, you know, and I consider all of us that watch my videos like super hardcore fans. 90% of Dolphin fans don't even give a damn about practice. I'm gonna be honest with you. And that doesn't mean they're fake fans. It's practice. Who cares, right? But us, like this group of people that's probably watching this video right now are hard. So I'm tuned into what's going on in practice. Tua threw a couple of interceptions, do a couple of touchdowns. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on the side of practice is for mistakes. Practice is for, you know, things that happen to the point I don't really care about the interceptions in the point where I think it's like a huge deal. Or the touchdowns for that fact. I'm on the side of, listen, practice, just get better and stay healthy. You know, if you're not gonna make mistakes in practice, when are you ever gonna make mistakes? I don't really care about the mistakes, quote unquote, that were made in practice. Just like when Tua threw all them picks that day in training camp, I really didn't care that much. I mean, it's practice. We had Jalen Waddle returning punts. We had Jakeem Grant. We had a lot of people. Lynn Bowden returning punts. Who knows who's going to be the punt returner? I know some people are interested in that. I really don't care. I think everybody's going to do great. Like, I think Jakeem Grant is just fine there. If Jalen Waddle ends up being there, he's fine too. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't really matter to me who returns punts. But if you guys want this article, I can give you this article will tell you exactly everything that happened. It's like Tua's first pass in 7-on-7 drill was a short completion to Adam Shaheen. Like, if you guys care about these little details, I really don't base too much off of these details because it doesn't really matter in the long term. You know, it's about staying healthy and getting better every day. Overall, I feel as though this amount of pressure that Tua's under is pretty insane, and I don't know if there's anybody under more pressure at his age, like in the whole league. When you look at I look at our beat writers, and I'm happy that they are transparent with us and they tell us all the information. They tell us every pass, what happened, what happened. I'm happy that we're able to have these details. But what I don't understand is the individuals who are taking these practice plays, which we're not even supposed to be seeing, which we don't really see 9 times out of 10, and flipping them and making some type of like a thing out of it. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't really matter. But like when we look and we see the tweet, oh, Tua threw an interception, you look at the responses and people are like, oh my God, no. Bro, it's practice. And I went to the Chargers beat writers' Twitters and I went to the Bengals beat writer Twitter and I'm looking, I'm saying, is this only Tua or did they not? You can't even really tell Justin Herbert even threw a pass today if you look at their beat writers, if you look at their Twitter, if you look at what they know, like, or even Joe Burrow, or maybe I was looking at the wrong beat writers, but I said to say, we are the only team, and I don't think it's healthy at all, to put every single pass that Tua throws under a microscope. And especially in practice. If you want to do the all 22 in the game, that's fine. If you want to do the all 22 in preseason, hey, that's fine too. We are, I don't know why, okay? Dolphin fan, we are crazy. I love this, but we are literally putting Tua's passes in practice under a microscope and analyzing every single one. Is crazy to me, okay? And that's adding so much pressure. I'm glad Tua's not a social media person, or he doesn't take me as a guy that's paying too much attention to what people are tweeting about and all that. But you know how much pressure it is when you're just in practice to get better, and everything you do is literally making a news, it's news in practice. I mean, that pressure is insane. And like I said, I maybe it's every team doing it. I just don't pay attention close enough to every team. But when I was looking at the Bengals beat writers, I seen Justin Herbert signing autographs. That's what they was writing about. Joe Burrow talking about how he feels better and all this. And when you get to ours, it's like Tua threw a pass. Every pass is like, this was underthrown. This was over. Like, it's like,
bruh,
bro. I'm happy. Don't get it twisted. I'm so happy that our beat writers are transparent. I'm glad that we get a look into it. All right, I would rather have our beat writers than the beat writers who don't really say shit about what's actually going on in the field and just talk about random stuff. I'm glad that we get the opportunity to actually know what's happening in practice. But what's puzzling to me is us then flipping though and creating narratives and all this bullshit out of the stuff that's happening in practice. It's practice. Maybe I'm just confused on what practice is, but it doesn't really matter, okay? Yeah, it's a great day. Pat's not even on right now, so again, what can you really say? As long as everybody stays healthy, though, ladies and gentlemen, for the most part, I'm happy with whatever practice we end up having. If Tua throws 8 interceptions tomorrow, I'm still happy as long as everybody's healthy. Well, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of absurd. But if he throws more interceptions tomorrow, I won't care. But you know, same way I say I don't really care that he throws interceptions, it's going to be the same way if he throws 5 touchdowns and 0 interceptions tomorrow. I'm not going to act like he's the greatest quarterback of all time. It just don't work like that. I just say, listen, it's practice. Do it in the game. You know what I'm saying? In the same way, if he throws 3 interceptions tomorrow and 0 touchdowns, I'm not going to say, oh, Tua sucks. I'm going to say, well, it's practice. Like, it's practice. You can count how many times I said it's practice in this video. I probably said it like 50 times because it is practice. But yeah, it wasn't too much really going on today. You know what I'm saying? It's only so much that can happen when there's no pass, there's no real contact, there's no there's no separating the men from the boys. Everybody just running out there pathless, making plays. You know what I'm saying? It don't really count for nothing, to be honest with you. But hopefully, when pass come on, we'll have a lot more to talk about. I don't know what you want me to talk about. Let's just read something that happened. Hearns got open again deep in a team drill, but couldn't come down with Brissett's slightly overthrown pass. Like, they don't have pads on. They're running. They're basically playing 7 on. They're basically playing 2-hand touch football. Like, who? Come on, bro. Ain't nothing to talk about here. All right, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see what happens tomorrow. It's your boy K Flexing. Training camp day 2 in the books. It was a good day. Nobody got injured. I had to say it was a good day. It's your boy K Flexing. I'm out.